Okay, see what we get in this one. If my opponent decides to make a move today. I always love when somebody takes a challenge and then sits there. Yup. Let me guess. Okay, thank God. Okay. Let's go with this variation. Or not. Not as good as well. Not typical to have knights on e4 and d4 to start the game. Also not typical for your opponent to give you his good bishop immediately. A proponent of the principle of monkey see check, monkey do check. Oh, a check! Too many tactics! I must check him! It is very important. Not really, though. Right. No knight b5. e5 in some positions. Sure. Develop me. Sure. Develop me. I'm gonna go here. Solid. No issues. Let's hang the b pawn, shall we? Genius. Reroute the b. Do 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 do. Simple. This knight's better than mine. I make a formal request. Bishop f8 holds it together like glue. Again, my opponent's using way too much time. I expect something out of the ordinary like bishop c7. Do I think it's very good? No. You think equality is your ally. I was born in it, molded by it. That's what happens when your opponent gets low on time. They miss things like that. Turns a simple position into a death trap. Now, if you do not mind simple positions, the French may be the opening for you, because number one thing I face, to the point of it sickens me that people do not have fighting spirit, is the exchange. Now, if you play the exchange French to win, under the guise of you have some theoretical line that you've worked on, great. If not, please get a real opening, because it proves no advantage for white whatsoever. Knight d2 is the most solid of the lines, and I played bishop e7 because I just wanted a game. And when you play a non-theoretical line, your opponent occasionally just gives you very easy development in a game. So I gave my opponent some opportunity to trade and help me with my development. And when it proved not to be so, h5, I really like that move because it gains space. Rook ac8 also makes a lot of sense. And around here, the evaluation didn't dip too much. But this is when I saw the main idea with e5, and it's difficult to find the only saving move, queen h3, which I did not see, in all honesty, during the game. And though I have a better pawn structure, it's still just about as much as it was before the queen trade. Anything else loses. So what's probably better than getting into this nonsense to start with, rook d2 I don't hate. I'm going to go e5 anyway, but then bishop d6. And 4 versus 3, 3 versus 2. It's an imbalance, but not enough that I feel objectively with perfect play anybody's going to be able to win. I can't say that I wouldn't have tried something else here. Like, if you get in too much of a hurry and try to do this, you're much worse because of this. So it's interesting to me looking at those types of things. People try to save themselves by trading down more into an ending, but it can make the situation far, far worse. Sometimes keeping tension, well, most of the time keeping tension is going to be the way to go. So a little bit of an instructive French tirage, where in Master of the French Defense, I recommend c5 as the main option, with this being the brunt of the work. And I also gave knight f6, but upon recent research, especially looking at Nepo's games, I really like bishop e7. If I could go back and do it over and not have the two other responses, I think I would recommend bishop e7 first. What can you do? Well, some of the lines that I already have can transpose, so you might see that as an expansion in the future on MTF.